morning, everyone. This is Mark from Redline Trading. And I wanted to discuss with you an upcoming long webinar that we have. Actually, it's a sort of a master class, although I hate to call anything a master class because you're not going to master anything in 4 hours. But it's really an intensive 4-hour seminar on a Saturday afternoon. I believe it's on December 16th, which I'm really going to explain to you exactly how to trade options. I'm going to show you information that you've really never seen before. I've watched quite a few major options webinars given by multiple gurus, and they sort of work a lot on teaching you option trades configurations, where a butterfly spread or an iron condor is best used, or when it's best used. They don't really show you the nuts and bolts of building an options trade, and that's what I'm going to show you. Now, we only have 4 spots left. We're limiting it to 10 because I'm going to keep the chat open, and I'm going to watch every question and answer it as they come, and there are going to be lots of questions. Now, the last time we did it, it lasts close to 7 hours. So I can't take any more than 10, so we're only down to a few slots. And I just wanted to give you a little bit of a quick overview of how we're going to approach it. And the first thing that you need if you trade options is a really powerful data feed. You need to be able to see all the information that's crossing the ticker. Now, I already put in Amazon here, so this is all the information. Because I bought a spread on Amazon on Friday, and this is all the information. This is Benzinga Pro. I think it's an awesome way of looking at all the information crossing the wire on any given stock or looking at any market. You can see the sources are from Benzinga Pro and Benzinga Wire. There's 11 categories: small cap, short sellers, rumors, options, news, market updates, insider trades, FDA, earnings guidance, and market movers, analyst ratings. I use every sector, and here's my watch list. This is my hot stock list. Looking for anything, when any information on any of my hot stocks crosses, I get an audible beep. Now, if you click on Amazon, you get a rudimentary chart. It's not anything powerful enough to create technicals on, but you can look at Amazon quickly on a 1-day, a 5-day, a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, year to date. You can just create the news. You can just have your chart, or you can just look at the company financials. So this is just an awesome tool, and we're going to talk about how to leverage it in a maximum way to hone down on what stocks are going to provide you with the best options trades. Now, the next thing that you need to do, and I'm going to find it here and bring it over, and I'm also going to teach you, is this is Thinkorswim. Now, this kind of information you can get on other platforms. I just happen to be a Thinkorswim fanatic, and I think it's just a tremendous tool. But what I saw on Amazon was a lower trend line, a pullback to that lower trend line. I saw no upside resistance until Amazon hit 1207, the lower trend line, around 1256 to 1260. And so that's where I was looking for my spread between 1260 and 1200 to 1210. Now I take all the trades that I recommend in the options portfolio live in my account. So what I do is I go to the analyzer. Now this is the actual trade live in my account. And I can show you on the simulated trades. Now this is add a simulated trade, but this is a live trade position. What I did was I created a spread on Amazon. I bought the January 18 1160 and I sold the 1190. And for the day, the option is up. And I'm going to show you how you can see that. If you just go to the risk profile, what you see here, this is the on options expiration. This is the profile of the option value. Now I really like this profile. Now, I'm not going to go into I'm not going to take the time today to show you the different spreads and how they skew this profile. But if you look on the option or you look on this profile, you can see that the maximum amount you can make on it is approximately $1,700. The maximum amount you can lose is approximately $1,230. You add them together, it's $3,000, and it's a 30-point spread. Now this red line here shows you where the option, the price, which is $1173.65. If the price is $1173.46 at options expiration, the option will break even. Here, if the price is at $1155.97 at options expiration, you're right at your maximal loss. So this is the spread you have in price at options expiration between break even. I'm sorry. This is a maximum profit and maximum loss. Now, if you look today, here is a curve of the option price. And here's where it intersects with the value of the option. And you can see that at the end of Friday, each spread was worth $237.79. We actually made a nice amount of money on this option in a single day. Now the option will make its maximum amount of money when it's here. And it will lose the maximum amount of money when it's here. So I really liked the profile that I saw. Now you can change the spread and you can change the time frame. Each time you do, it's going to change the curve here. If you make the time frame narrower, it's going to be cheaper because you're buying less time premium, but the maximum profit that you can garner is going to be less. So it's going to change the whole profile here. You need experience with this, and this is what I'm going to show you how to manipulate in this 4-hour class. So these are really the fundamental tools you need. If you can't work something like this, you cannot trade options. You need to be able to look at the risk profile. You need to be able to look at how to trade. You need to be able to analyze charts. And you need a real powerful data feed that crosses the wire quite quickly. That's not as fast as a Bloomberg data feed, which costs about $3,000 a month, and that the large institutions use. But it's a tremendously powerful tool for traders like you and I. So that's the topic of this 4-hour series. If you're interested, I think no matter what you do, you're gonna profit a lot from this. If you want to trade options, these are fundamental tools that you must know in order to trade in order to trade options. I think they're the most misunderstood financial instrument out there. I think everybody understands futures, they understand Forex, they understand stocks, but it's a lot more difficult to understand the best way to configure an options trade. Now, like I mentioned, all the trades I take in our Options Alert newsletter, I take live. And I could show you that in my actual watch list, but it's also going to show you my total net equity in my account and how much money I've allocated to each options position. And that's something I just don't feel comfortable doing. It's also going to show you my account number, and I can't redact it right off the actual. Actually, I'm showing you my account number up there. So that's it. I hope to see you. I believe you only have 4 slots left, and I really hope you'll come aboard, because I think it's going to be something that's really going to be unique and really, really going to put you on the path to trading options profitably. So far this year, the portfolio is up 115%. About 75% of my trades are profitable, 25% are not. I look to a risk reward of at least 1 to 1. I try to get 2 to 1. For every dollar we risk, I try to configure a trade that's going to make us 2. Occasionally, I get a 2.5 to 1 risk to reward. That's how you trade options profitably. Get a favorable risk to reward. You do your due diligence, and it really can pay off for you. So have a great night, and I hope to see you there. Bye-bye.